My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Mandukya Karika. Mandukya Karika is a very comprehensive and beautiful teaching of Advaita Vedanta by Sri Gaudapadacharya, Guru of Sri Govinda Padacharya, who was Sri Shankara's Guru. That means Parama Guru of Sri Shankara was Gaudapadacharya. Let us offer our respects to Guru Parampara and then start the contemplation. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tat Padam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So let us start contemplation on Mandukya Karika. Today, we are going to take up similarity and dissimilarity between the deep sleep state and Turiya. What we call as Turiya Avastha and Sushupti Avastha, deep sleep. So Mandukya Upanishad makes a very bold statement. I am Atma Brahma. My inner self is Brahman. It is very difficult for us to comprehend my inner self, how it can be Brahman. The innermost self is called Pratyagatma. That is Brahman. It's a good beginning point because we start accepting that I am Brahman at some place. In the deep sleep state, my nature is Pratyagatma and that is Brahman. That's the statement. So it's a bit easier for us to accept I am Brahman in deep sleep because in deep sleep there's no duality. There's Advaita. Okay. Deep sleep I have bliss, Ananda. Deep sleep I exist, Sat. Deep sleep I am aware that I am blissful. Sat, Chit, Ananda is my nature in deep sleep. And that's where I accept myself as Brahman much more easily, comfortably compared to waking in dream state. Now, this statement is made for the waker. So, waker to understand, I am Brahman in the waking state and dream state also. The deep sleep state, I have no problems. And waking state, dream state, I have a problem. And that problem has to be corrected. That's the teaching. So, for that, Mandukya Upanishad takes the analysis of three states of consciousness: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Jagrata, Swapna, and Sushupti. So Jagrata, Swapna, and Sushupti are three states. In deep sleep state, you are in Sushupta Avastha. That time, you are one with the pure awareness. In the waking state, in dream state also, in the deep sleep state of my nature is called Pratyagatma, innermost self. That's called pure I or awareness. So that persists in the waking state and dream state also. More like a screen, and on that movie of the waking world, dream world appears. The body and the mind and the world appears. That I call as ego. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara appear on the screen of pure awareness. That disappear also. Because the world appears and disappears, body appears and disappears, the mind appears and disappears, it's called Mithya, unreal. Only thing Satya is the real I, pure awareness, which is the background of three states. I am that. So we are going to next shloka. Shloka number 12. Pratma does not know himself or the other. Neither he knows the truth or untruth. Turiya is ever seeing consciousness. So the distinction between the deep sleep character is called Pratma and Turiya is made. What is the nature of deep sleep? Pratma does not know who he is and does not know who he is. What is our world? That means he is neither knowledge of himself nor knowledge of the world. Okay. Neither he knows the truth nor untruth. But Turiya is ever seeing consciousness. So now this particular shloka can be misinterpreted, misunderstood in many, many ways. In fact, there are a lot of misunderstanding of this shloka is there. If you misunderstand this shloka, realization becomes very difficult. Swami Sachidananda Saraswati, he has given a clear interpretation of this sloka. Any little bit deviation in understanding can take us away from realization. So what is the understanding of this sloka? Let us take. In deep sleep, all of us know that I don't know myself. When I say I don't know myself, I don't know I'm Brahman. I don't know the world also. The mithya nature of the world also I don't know. In that sense, no knowledge of truth or untruth is possible in deep sleep. So deep sleep is a state of nothingness, blankness, according to common people. What is there in deep sleep? Nothing is there. Blankness is the opinion of common man. But Mandukya Upanishad says, in deep sleep, Esha Sarveshwaraha, Esha Sarvadnaha. Deep, what you are, is Esha Sarveshwaraha, all knowing. Esha Sarvadna. Esha Sarveshwara means master of all, Ishvara. Esha Sarvadna means knowing everything. So now there is a confusion for us between what Mandukya Upanishad says and common man's understanding of deep sleep. Common man's understanding of deep sleep is a state of ignorance or state of nothingness, state of blankness. But Upanishad says it's a Sarveshwara, master of everything, the Lord of everything, Ishvara. And also Sarvadna, knows everything. So that's why there is a good teaching in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Teaching of the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, we have to consider. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Devendra and Asurendra, king of gods and king of demons, go to Brahaspati Acharya. Brahaspati Acharya is the top Brahmadnani guru of that time. Both of them say, please teach us Atmadana. Brahaspati Acharya says, do one thing, do 12 years of service in my cowshed. Then I'll teach you. Then if you have doubt, please come back to me. So 12 years you have to do karma yoga, service. So why he says that? Indra comes with this thing. I am the powerful king of Devatas. Asurendra comes saying that I am the powerful king of Asuras. Now in Gurukula, you have to do service, karma yoga. So that your ego that I am Indra, I am Asurendra, that ego has to be purified. So after 12 years, Devendra and Asurendra go to Brahaspati Acharya. So then Devendra and Asurendra, Brahaspati Acharya says, take them to a pond, lake. See, one who sees the face in the lake is the Atma. One who sees the face in the lake is the Atma. Asura thinks, oh, I got it. My body is seeing my face. That's why body is the Atma. So then he thanks Brahaspati Acharya and goes back. He tells everybody, all Asuras, your body is Atma. Decorate your body. Make merry. Satisfy your hunger. Satisfy your body. And leave. This became a body-oriented philosophy called Dehatma Buddhi. Misunderstanding. So this misunderstanding is the main philosophy in the world today. I am the body is the main philosophy in the world today. So everybody lives with the understanding of Asura philosophy, I am the body. That's why one who has understanding, I am the body, lives with the emotional disturbances of Asuras. Anger, fear, anxiety, tension, stress. This philosophy came to be known as Ranam Katva Gratam Pibeta. There's no death. There's no life after death. There's no karma. Enjoy your life. Whereas Devendra is not satisfied. Body becomes old, body dies. How can I be Atma, be body? He asked Brahaspati Acharya. Brahaspati Acharya do continuous service for some more years. Like the 12 years pass. Indra does service for 96 years. Then Indra comes and Brahaspati Acharya tells him, Sushupta Atma, the one who is in sleep, Sushupta Atma, is Amrita, deathless. Abhaya, knowing him, you will become free. Sushupta Atma is Brahman. This is a teaching given by Prajapati to Indra. It tells about the deep sleep state. Sushupta Atma is Amrita, Abhaya. This comes in Chandogya Upanishad 8.11.1. Teaching is about Sushupta Atma. So then Indra immediately sulks. Oh Guruji, Brahaspati Acharya, you are told about Sushupta Atma. By knowing Sushupta Atma, I am not liberated. I am still same. It does not give me happiness. Then Indra says, Sushupta Atma does not know about himself. I am the Atma, Sushupta Atma. I don't know himself, myself or others. By knowing Sushupta Atma, I am not happy. I have not got Atma Dhyana. Right? This comes in Chandogya Upanishad 8.11.2 in response to Sushupta Atma teaching of Brahaspati Acharya. Now, do you all of you have same doubt? Everybody goes to sleep and everybody is Brahman in sleep, but I am not happy knowing that I am Brahman in sleep. I'll be happy if I know I am Brahman in the waking state. So that's why the Sushupta, the Brahaspati Acharya gives the further teaching. What is the meaning of Sushupti? Sushupti is the Sanskrit word, deep sleep. Swapiti bhavati. Swapiti bhavati iti Sushupti. That means Jiva attains Swarupa in deep sleep. Swapiti means Swa, self nature. Jiva attains self nature in Sushupti. That's why it's called Swapiti, Sushupti. Chandogya Upanishad 6.8.11, teaching of Brahaspati Acharya. Jiva merges with Brahman in deep sleep. That's why it's called Sushupti. Now, the moment we speak Brahman, we have a doubt. Which Brahman? There's a Saguna Brahma and Nirguna Brahma. Nirguna Brahma is called Karana Brahma. Saguna Brahma is called Karya Brahma. The cause and the effect. Nirguna Brahma is Parabrahma. Saguna Brahma is Ishvara. So Jiva merges with whom? Does he merge with Ishvara or does he merge with Parabrahma? If he merges Parabrahma, matter is over, no, he is liberated. He is Jivan Mukta. Okay. If he merges with Parabrahma in the deep sleep, Swapiti means attain the self nature. Self nature is Brahman. Which Brahman is attaining in deep sleep? So deep sleep is Saguna or Nirguna? Deep sleep, there's no form. Okay. There's no feeling, there's no thought, there's no mind. When the mind is there only, we can call up some Saguna. The mind is not there in deep sleep. That means he attained Nirguna Brahma. Then very good now. He is Mukta only. Then why should he get up from deep sleep? Right? So this question comes. That's why Brahaspati Acharya gives a further teaching. Swapiti means in deep sleep you are one with Brahman only. That's why Mandukya Upanishad says, I am Atma, Brahma. My inner self is Brahman. Pratyeka Atma, I am in deep sleep. In deep sleep I have become one with Brahman, merged with Brahman. So that's where Mandukya Upanishad says, Eki Bhutha Pradnana Ganaha. Eki Bhutha. It becomes one mass of consciousness. There is no subject, object duality. There is no mind, there is no body, there is no intellect. There is only Eki Bhutaha. Pradnana Ganaha means the knowledge is in such a way that it doesn't manifest. It is in a frozen condition. Pradnana Ganaha. Eki Bhuta Pradnana Ganaha. So now, here the interpretation has to be very clear. In deep sleep, the mind and the body and the intellect, instrument of the jiva, is folded up. It's no longer there. Body, mind, and intellect. It's not there. If body, mind, intellect is not there, then jiva does not have the ability to know anything other. Other is not possible to know. And knowing self is also not possible. Right? So there is no knowledge possible, no ignorance is possible. See, if you say the deep sleep person has ignorance, then knowledge also should be possible. Ignorance is the counterpart of knowledge. He has neither ignorance nor knowledge. Because instrument itself is not there. Body, mind, intellect. He has no way of knowing anything other than himself. Right? Antakarana is missing. Antakarana is not there. It has gone to dormant condition. So Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, your understanding that Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.3.1.130 says, your understanding that he does not have the ability to know Antakarana is not there, is not correct. There's no other to know for him. He is non-dual, Advaita. That's why there's no other problem. It's not because there's no instrument. Not because there's no Antakarana he doesn't know, but for him there's no other to know. It's Advaita state, non-dual state, Brahman state, Parabrahma state, pure awareness. That's why he doesn't know, not because he has no instrument. Are you understanding the difference? Our understanding is, okay, I can't know anything in the mind, deep sleep, because there's no mind is not there, body is not there, I can't know anything. There's no knowledge is not possible, ignorance is not possible. Right? Whereas, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, no, he does not know anything, not because there's no instrument, because there's nothing to know, no other to know. Right? Here's the subtle difference you can see. I cannot know if I don't have instrument. Brihadaranyaka says, no, it's not because the instrument you are not knowing, because there's no other to know. Everything is Brahman only is there in that state. That's why you don't know. Is the distinction clear? So many people who comment, they make a mistake. There's ignorance is there in deep sleep. Brother Precious slays, there's no other to know him for him, though he is of the nature of awareness. In pure awareness, Brahman state, there's no other to know. 4.3.130. That's why he doesn't know. Not because he has no instruments. I want to remind you of the story of Shvetaketu and Uddalaka. Shvetaketu, the son, goes to Gurukula. He is very egoistic after he comes back Gurukula. He is a rank student there, no? Like all our rank students. Gurukulas, that time Gurukulas are top education institutions. He is a rank student. He comes back and says, Father, whatever is there to know, I have known. I have learned 4 Vedas. Then father sees the ego in his face. Vidya dadati vinayam. The education should go humility. Now he is seeing haughtiness, ego in his face. Oh, my dear Shvetaketu, my son Shvetaketu, have you known a thing by knowing which everything is known? By knowing something, you know everything. Have you known that? Then Shvetaketu should give answer in humility. No, I don't know, father. My guru also doesn't know. He does. I don't know because my guru doesn't know. Because if whatever guru teaches, I know. I'm smart. Then father says, Tattvamasi Shvetaketu. Know your inner self. Tattvamasi. Know your inner self. Tvam here means your inner self, which is what? Atma. Sakshi. Tat means Brahman, means the whole universe. What is whole universe? Tat in the universe is what? Existence. Everything in the universe exists. The tree exists, plant exists, moon exists, sun exists, human beings exist. Existence is the essence of Tat. Consciousness is the existence of Tvam. Sat, Tattvam, Tattvamasi. Your consciousness and existence in the universe are one. There's no split between the subject and object. If you know this, you know everything to be known. Because everything in the universe is nothing but existence, no? Tree exists, plant exists, sun exists. Existence is the substance of everything. And about individuals, consciousness is the substance. So consciousness and existence are not separate. Sat and Chit are not separate. Sat is the existence, Chit is consciousness. They are not separate. Sat is Chit and Chit is Sat. How do you know that? Now, are you aware? What is your answer? Yes, I am aware. That means awareness is your nature. Chit. Then you make a statement. I am aware, but I don't exist. You cannot make this statement because to make a statement, I don't exist, you have to be aware. That means existence is awareness. You make the other statement. Say, I exist, but I am not aware. That's also not possible. To make a statement, I am not aware, you should have awareness. Sat and Chit are together. The Chit, Sat aspect of the universe and Chit aspect of you are one reality. There's only consciousness. Brahman is everywhere, all pervading reality. O Shvetaketu, know this and be free. That's what his father says. Now, this is called Sarvadnatva. Know everything. Possible. See, like for example, if I know a necklace, a chain, and ring. What is our concept of necklace? Oh, necklace? No, it's a diamond necklace. It is 1.5 lakhs. Ring? No, it is a gem is there. It is 50,000, 20,000 rupees. So we know the price. Here we are not speaking of price or shape of that. We are seeing what essence of that. Essence of ring is gold. Essence of necklace is gold. Essence of chain is gold. If you ask a gold, the shop owner, please give me a necklace, he will weigh. What is the weight? He doesn't weigh the shape. He doesn't weigh the color. He doesn't weigh anything else. He weighs the gold. For him, only gold is the reality of necklace. For him, only gold is the reality of ring. That means gold is the substance. In that sense, knowing ring, knowing necklace, knowing chain means knowing gold. Then you know everything. Ultimately, you're paying for gold only, no? So knowing Brahman, you know everything because everything is Brahman only. Substance of universe, whole universe is Brahman. Is a Satchidananda Atma Brahman. So that's the meaning of Brahman. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, don't be under the wrong impression that in deep sleep you don't know anything because there's no antakarana, no instrument. In deep sleep, you cannot know anything because you are one with Brahman. There's no other to know. Everything is Brahman only. Then what you'll see, what you'll hear, what you'll touch, only Brahman is there. That is the meaning of not knowing anything in deep sleep. 4.3.130. Sakshi, is there awareness in deep sleep? Awareness is there. In deep sleep, I am blissful. Who knows this? Sakshi. Sakshi eliminates deep sleep. This is called Pratyak Jyotihi. The light which eliminates deep sleep is called Pratyak Jyoti. Sakshi. You are the Sakshi. And Sakshi is Brahman only. Hence, Mandukya Upanishad calls that Sakshi as Sarvadna. All knowing. Why all knowing? The Sakshi in deep sleep eliminates my waking state, eliminates my dream state, eliminates my deep sleep state. In deep sleep, elimination is called Pradna. In the waking state, elimination is called Vishwa. And dream elimination is called Taijasa. Only one reality eliminates in the three states. Eliminates everything. That's why it's called Sarvadna. Shows everything is seen in the light of Sakshi in the waking state. Everything is seen in the light of Sakshi in the dream state. Everything is seen in the light of Sakshi in the deep sleep state. So deep sleep state you are called Pratyak Atma. So that's why deep sleep state Sakshi is called Pratyak Jyoti, light. In the waking state you are called Bahir Jyoti. In dream state you are called Antar Jyoti. So what we should understand? Antar Jyoti, Bahir Jyoti, Pratyak Jyoti, Paratpara, Jyotireva Jyoti, Swayam Jyoti, Atma Jyoti, Shivasmiham. Antar Jyoti, I am the light illuminating my mind, thoughts and feelings and emotions. Every single thought, every single feeling, every single emotion is illuminated, known. That's called Antar Jyoti. Not only mine, everybody's single feeling, thought. Now, known means not a specific knowledge, knowing light. There are two types of knowledge, particular knowledge and knowing, awareness. So the awareness is I am illuminating the mind, Antar Jyoti of all living beings. Bahir Jyoti, through all the sense organs for all living beings, I illuminate the world. Whether it's ant or elephant, I illuminate the world. Pratyak Jyoti, in deep sleep, all living beings experience bliss. I eliminate that bliss. I eliminate that deep sleep state. And who is that I am? I am that Atma Jyoti. Atma Jyoti is the highest teaching. That's why this organization is called Atma Jyoti Satsang and Light of Self Foundation. And all of you are called Atma Jyoti. There's a one single line, entire spiritual teaching has to be given in one line, one word, that's called Atma Jyoti. Light of Self. Entire spiritual teaching has to be summarized in one word, it's called Atma Jyoti. Entire spiritual teaching has to be completed in one sentence. That sentence is Nan, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivananunani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. Now we have a confusion here. See, my experience tells me in deep sleep, I don't know anything. In deep sleep state, there's no knowledge. Okay. Scripture says I am Sarvadna. Now they are opposite now. Actually, it's totally opposite of my experience. Are you getting what I'm saying? You are denying my experience and saying I am Sarvadna. Whereas my experience is I don't know. I am ignorant. I have avidya in sleep. Now what's happening? My day-to-day experience is conflicting with the scripture statement. Now which one should I take? Upanishad says, when your day-to-day experience conflicts Upanishad, you should take your day-to-day experience. You should not deny your day-to-day experience. Understand? Upanishad says something, but finally my experience makes a difference to me, no? See, for example, I'm pinching. Upanishad comes and says, no, you don't have pain. I'll say, no, I have pain. You cannot conflict, you cannot oppose my experience. The Mandukya Bhashyakara says, there's no opposition here at all. Only a slight wrong understanding is there. In deep sleep, the sleeper does not know anything about other. Sleeper does not know about himself. Right? Is it correct? It's correct only. But your understanding why it's not there is wrong. Understand? Why he doesn't know is wrong. Your understanding experience that deep sleep person does not know anything, neither the world nor about himself, is correct only. But your understanding why he's not doing it is wrong. You're thinking that it's because he has no instrument of knowledge. Antakarana and body, you think that he doesn't know anything. That understanding is wrong. Why he doesn't know anything? Because there's nothing else to know. It's only Brahman is there. It's an Advaita state. So Upanishad and your experience are not conflicting. Upanishad also says he can't know anything. But reason is different. He can't know anything because he's Brahman at that stage. Is the distinction clear? Upanishad doesn't come and force you to believe in something. Upanishad says, no, believe what I'm saying is right. Upanishad says, your own experience is taking and saying, your experience is correct. But your understanding of experience is wrong. Your understanding of experience, I don't know anything because I don't have mind. So that is not correct. Nothing can be known in deep sleep because you are Brahman only. This is how Upanishad corrects our understanding. The correction is required in understanding. So now, without knowing this, okay, many people give a translation of pradna is prayena adnaha. Prayena means he is ignorant person in deep sleep. Prayena adnaha means he is ignorant. This is a teaching which is given in many commentaries. So prayena adnaha, he is ignorant is correct. From whose point of view? From Jiva point of view. But from Upanishad point of view, he is pradna, he is sarveshwara, sarvadna. Are you clear? In deep sleep, you are Brahman only. That's why Upanishad point of view, he is pradna. Pradna is nothing but pradnanam, Brahman only in deep sleep. But Upanishad also says he can't know anything. He doesn't know anything. That's why Upanishad also says three states: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. In the waking state, what we call as Adnana ಮತ್ತು Ahankara. Adnana and Ahankara. Agrahana, Anyata Grahana dominates in the waking state. Upanishad also agrees. In dream state, Agrahana, Anyata Grahana. Not understanding myself and wrongly understanding myself as body, mind is then deep sleep also. Upanishad also, dream states and waking state also. Upanishad agrees. In Upanishad comes and says in deep sleep, there is Agrahana is there. Okay, that's also Upanishad agrees. Right? Now, in this understanding, there's no difference between Upanishad experience and a common man's experience. But Agrahana or not knowing myself, why that Upanishad is saying, that understanding is different. Because in deep sleep, you are Brahman only. There's no Adnana in deep sleep because you are Sarvadna, Sarveshwara in deep sleep. How can I be Sarvadna? So in waking state, are you seeing the world? Yes. Anything in the world? Yes. Can you see anything in the world without awareness? Awareness has to illuminate the world. Then only you can see. Anything to know in the world, awareness is required. That's why awareness is a Sarvadna, all-knowing light. Are you understanding the logic of Upanishad? So you are deep sleep, you are Sarvadna. In the waking state also you are Sarvadna. Now in Sarvadna means for us, I have to read the mind of that person. I have to read the mind of the person. Oh, I'll have to know future. No, it's not about that. To know anything, you need awareness. Without awareness, no knowledge is possible. So in that sense, you are Sarvadna and Sarveshwar in deep sleep and waking state. So the Pratyekatma eliminates the waking state, dream state, and deep sleep state. Then many wrong understanding of deep sleep state is there. Many teachings are deep sleep is a state of tamas, ignorance. Deep sleep is a state of tamas. Hence, Atma cannot know the self. That's what many teachings are. Many teachings are the wrong teachings. Now I'll have to ask a question to you. Is deep sleep state a state? Deep sleep is not a state at all. A state requires time, space, and causation. Waking state is a dream state is state. Deep sleep is not a state in that sense. Deep sleep is the reality. To call something as a state, time or space or causation, what can change can be only called a state. In deep sleep, there's no time, there's no space, there's no causation. How can you call deep sleep as a state? So deep sleep is not a state on par with waking and dreaming. In fact, deep sleep is the only reality which is stateless. It's a stateless state. Do you understand why deep sleep is not a state? To call something as a state, right? The state should be able to change. State means something which is changing is there only can be state. Deep sleep, what is there to change? Nothing is there. Stateless state. What is state is nothing but reality. That's called Turiya. Okay. So common man's understanding is based on the waking state view of life. From waking state, if I look at deep sleep, I go into deep sleep and I come back. That's why deep sleep is a state. It's not at all a state. Deep sleep is the reality, Brahman. And nothing can be known in deep sleep because deep sleep, you are one with Brahman. In Brahman, there is nothing to know. Everything is Brahman. Sarvam khalu Brahma. So many people say deep sleep is a state of tamas. And deep sleep is a state of, there's avidya in this deep sleep, they say. Ignorance is deep sleep. That's why from deep sleep state, you come out again and again. Avidya is there. Okay. Now, there's a bigger problem. If avidya is there, I have to get rid of avidya to become Brahmatnani. Where is that avidya coming from? I have to find out the cause. Okay. Then only I can solve the problem. If I know the problem, I can solve the problem. There are many people who say avidya is a power of Brahman. Avidya is a power. Now, if avidya is a power, then I can't get out of that. I'm in trouble. I can do something which is in my hand. So people say there's a avidya in deep sleep. That's why Jiva has not become one with Brahman. Jiva and Ishvara are separate in Brahman, in Sushupti. In deep sleep, Jiva has avidya. It's still separate from Brahman in Sushupti. Hence, Sushupti is not Mukti. Okay. Are we clear? Hence, Sushupti is not Mukti. Please follow the logic very clearly. This is a wrong understanding which is there in many Vedanta teachings. So, deep sleep state of not a Mukti because you are not, if you have become one with Brahman, you are Mukti, Mukta only now. Deep sleep, avidya is there. You have become one with Brahman, but still you are separate from Brahman. That means Advaita is not there in deep sleep. That's what they're saying. Then if you say that, you are violating the teaching of Mandukya Upanishad. Eki Bhutha, you have become one. Pradnaragana. So that statement is violated. If you say in deep sleep, Jiva is separate from Brahman, you are violating the Upanishad statement. You are saying It is eki bhuta. It has not become one. You are saying still separate. That means you are violating the Upanishad teaching. Eki bhuta pradnanagana, if you understand, then Jiva has become one, Brahman. There is no separation. There is no avidya also. Okay. So then, many people bring a concept called anivachiniya avidya. That's a power called avidya, which will keep us bonded in Maya. Okay. So the anirvachaniya, if it's anirvachaniya, if it's there, then I can't solve the problem because I can't understand the problem itself. So that's where understand what is the meaning of avidya properly. If you don't understand avidya, then we'll be in trouble. Avidya means not knowing the tattva that I am Brahman and Brahman only is there all the time. This is called what we call as agrahana. Agrahana means not knowing I am Brahman. Turiya only is there in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Not knowing this is called agrahana. Avidya is not another power. Okay. Anyata grahana is wrongly understanding I am the body, mind, and intellect. Agrahana is karya, karana. Anyata grahana is karya. Cause and effect. Agrahana is the cause, anyata grahana is the effect. Now don't start bringing some magical force called avidya into this. Some force called avidya, something is there. Don't try to bring something which is unknown into this. It's a simple error. A mistake which happens in the intellect. If it's a mistake, I can correct it. If it's some force, maya or avidya, which can cause this problem, I can't solve the problem. If it is an error in understanding, I can solve the problem because through Jnana I can correct the error. Are you getting what I'm saying? How simplifying, how Vedanta is simplifying our understanding of life. In deep sleep, you are stating Adnana, you are correct. But your understanding of Adnana is wrong. It's Brahman state. Like that is correcting our understanding. In waking state, you feel you are the body, mind, and intellect. Okay. You are feeling, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. So now, this is because of avidya. The real meaning of avidya is agrahana. Agrahana means you don't know the principle. That's why you do anyata grahana, wrongly understand. That means there's an error in your logic, error in your understanding. To give an example, I see a rope and I think it is a snake. Now, where is the problem? I don't know it's a rope. If I knew it's a rope, I will never confuse it as a snake. Agrahana. Anyata grahana is I confuse it as snake. Agrahana and anyata grahana, cause and effect immediately. Similarly, I don't know that everything is Brahman. Nobody has taught me. Nobody from childhood tells me that everything is Brahman. Nobody tells me Tattvamasi in the this thing. So there is a agrahana. I don't know who am I. Then anyata grahana happens in the waking state. It's an error. That error is called avidya. Logical error. Because it's logical error, it can be corrected with Jnana. If it's a magical error, it's impossible to get out. So that's why Vedanta brings everything to logic, not magic. It gives us hope. Because it's logical error, I can correct it. It's a magical error, I can't correct it. For example, every day I see sun rising in the east and setting in the west. So I have a wrong understanding that sun goes around the earth. Is it logical error? Then scientist comes and says, no, earth goes around the sun. The correction has happened in the logic. That's all. Similarly, Vedanta teaching, Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi, is avidya means I don't know I am Brahman. I don't know the world is Brahman. That's where the error is happening. Because of that, wrong understanding is happening. Agrahana and anyata grahana. So that's why Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says again 4.3.21. What it says? Jiva merges with Ishvara in deep sleep. That's why he does not have awareness of anything else. Not because of avidya. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.3.21. So what is avidya? Agrahana, anyata grahana. In deep sleep, he has nothing to grasp, nothing to see. In waking state only, some other thing comes into picture. The world comes into picture, the body comes into picture, mind comes into picture. That's why avidya appears in the waking state, not in the deep sleep state. Don't tell that deep sleep, there's a avidya. That's what is the teaching. Are you clear? So that's where the Upanishad says, Turiya is sarvadrak, all seeing. So what are we trying to do? We have to find out the difference between Turiya and Pradna. Turiya is all seeing, all knowing, sarvadrak. So Pradna, in Turiya, you are called Pradna. And Brahman is called Pradnanam. Pradna is nothing but Pradnanam only, Brahman only. Pradna and Pradnanam word comes from same root. Pradnanam Brahma is the essential nature of Brahman. Pradna is Brahman only. Pradna means awareness only. Okay. Pradna means Chaitanya Surupa. The meaning of Pradna is Chaitanya Surupa, knowing principle. And Pradna is Parameshwara only, Brahman only. Turiya is Sarvadrak. Sarvadrak means waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. It eliminates everything. Sarvadrak means everything is eliminated by Turiya. Pradna only eliminates everything in this state. Deep sleep, waking state, waking world, dream state, dream world. Awareness only eliminates now. Who else eliminates? Awareness only eliminating every entire world in the waking state, dream state. That we call as deep sleep. That character we call as Pradna. In reality is Pradnanam Brahman only. That's why Turiya is called Sarvadruk. Sarvadruk means, in the absolute sense, there's nothing to see. Okay. So let us ask sun, my dear sun, have you seen darkness? Sun says, no, I have not seen darkness. Have you seen light? No, I am the light. For the sun, nothing to see. For awareness, there's nothing to see. When the nothing to see is there, only Sarvadruk will become. No. Even if some little bit something is to see is not there, then he can't be Sarvadruk. So I know all the subjects, but chemistry I don't know. That means you don't know, you are not the all-knowing. If you have nothing to know, then only you are all-knowing. Okay. So Sarvadruk means all-knowing. Then, now we have a question. Upanishad only says, Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna, 3 states. Okay. Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna is 3 states. Why Upanishad says? So is there somebody called Vishwa? Is there somebody called Tayasa? Is there somebody called Pradna? Is the question clear? Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna is told to you because you are coming and asking, I don't know, I am Brahman, please teach me. A seeker is asking for the teaching. So if the seeker is highest quality, Uttama Adhikari, the teaching is only one. Na Anta Pradhana, Besh Pradhana, Ubay Pradhana, Pradnanagana, you are Turiya. Finished. The teaching is over. Neti is told, he understood. Gone. Madhyamadhikari, you have to give him a ladder. Steps. So that's where his steps are Vishwa in the waking state, Tayasa in the dream state, and Turiya, Pradna in the deep sleep. Don't think that Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna are there. Upanishad is supporting these 3. Your experience is categorizing as Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna. Because from what you are, what you know, you have to be taken to what you don't know. Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna is given as an indicator to Turiya. So in fact, you are really in there. Vishwa is Turiya, Pradna is Turiya, Tayasa is Turiya. There's nothing called Vishwa is separate from Pradna. Vishwa is nothing called Turiya. Neither Tayasa is separate from Turiya. Neither Pradna from Turiya. There's no independent existence for Vishwa, Tayasa, Pradna. It's like saying, Necklace is there, chain is there, ring is there. So please give me necklace, but don't give me gold. Please give me chain, don't give me gold. Please give me ring. No, I don't want gold. It's impossible. The gold only is called ring, necklace, and chain. The form. So is there Vishwa independent entity, Taijasa independent entity, Pradna independent entity? No. Vishwa is Praturiya, Pradna is Turiya, and Taijasa is Turiya. Understand? So then next question comes. My dear sir, you are saying Sushupti is, I have become one with Brahman. That's all, no, matter is over, no, mukti, liberation. Nothing else to do. Then where is the question of scriptures? Where is the question of Guru Upadesha? There is the question of Atma Dhnana. Everybody goes to deep sleep. No, everybody is liberated. No. Understand the question? Now Upanishad says, who told you there is a bondage? Who told you there is a liberation? Who told you there is a bandha and who there is a moksha? Vedanta standpoint of view, Atma is eternally free. There is no bandha and moksha for Atma. Now, you are coming saying that I am suffering. I want a bandha. I am in bondage. The teaching is given to somebody who claims that he is in bondage. Because you claim I am suffering, you claim that I am suffering, samsari, you claim that please give me a separation path of freedom. Okay, then is told that you are not really suffering, you are not really bandha, there's no moksha, bandha and moksha don't apply to you. Okay. A systematic teaching is given to free you from your misconception, not to make you free, liberated. Because you cannot be liberated. You don't have bandha, you don't have moksha. But you have a concept that I am bandha. You have a concept that I am samsari. Understand? So, Upanishad doesn't say anytime bandha is there, moksha is there. Upanishad says Atma is sarva nitya mukta, eternally free. Now, because you are coming and telling me, means Guru, that I am samsari, I am suffering, the teaching is given to you to free you from your wrong understanding of life, rather than giving you liberation. Liberation, I am already liberated, I am bandha, I am free. Nitya muktoham. That's the reality. But you don't know it. Why you don't know it? Because since birth you don't know, nobody told you. There's something called Brahman, there's something called Atma, there's something called... You will live with the wrong understanding of life. The wrong understanding is corrected through teaching. To correct the teaching for a very highly evolved soul, not much of effort is required. See? Na anta pradnaha, na baish pradnaha, neti, you say, he'll get it. But for next level soul, you tell, okay, your waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, you look at it. Right? You have to go in some steps. That's why Vishwa Taijasa Pradna brought in. Don't start thinking that there's a Vishwa, there's Taijasa, there's Pradna, another entity. There's nothing but Turiya only. Brahman only appearing as Vishwa, Taijasa, Pradna. Now, then you'll come back and say, so Brahman is Advaita, non-dual, but I'm seeing the world in the waking state. I'm seeing the body. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara is my reality in the waking state. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. I'm threefold split in the waking state. Deep sleep state, I agree. There's nothing, no other. But waking state is my problem, no. I'm seeing threefold split. Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. Upanishad says, what you are saying is abhasa chaitanya, reflected consciousness only. I am seeing the book. So can I see the book without a reflection of light on the book? So reflected light, I am seeing reflected light. Can I see the reflected light without my awareness? Awareness is reflecting as Abhasa Chaitanya. That only I am seeing. All the time I am seeing Brahman only in the form of the world. There's nothing other than Brahman. There's nothing other than existence, pure existence, which is Brahman. So the other than Brahman is there is a concept, not a reality. Brahman alone was there in deep sleep. Brahman alone is there in the waking state. Now, are there three states? Waking, dreaming, and deep sleep. In the reality, there are no three states. Deep sleep is there and dream is there. Waking and dream together is called dream state. That's why in Vedantic language, Nidra and Swapna. Swapna means dream. Nidra and Swapna not English word of dream and sleep. Nidra means I don't know myself. It's called Anyat Adnana or Agrahan. Then I consider myself a body and mind. Is called Anyata Grahana. Agrahana is called dream, deep sleep, Nidra, and Anyata Grahana is called dream. There are only two states, deep sleep and dream. Adnana and projection. Now, if you understand it properly, our waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, there are no three states. Our actual waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. This is deep sleep state where I am Brahman only. In the waking state, there's a projection, appearance of the world. Is appearance real? Appearance also mithya. It appears and disappears. Right? So when I wake up, in deep sleep, there's no body, there's no mind, there's no world. I am blissful. Sachidananda Swarupoham. Suddenly in the morning, I start feeling there's a body and there's a world. First body comes, then world comes. Body and world come together. Okay. Then when I go to sleep, the body and the world, my family, my circumstances disappear. In dream, a dream body, dream family, dream circumstances, dream world appears. In deep sleep, everything disappears. Appears and disappears, is it real? It's mithya, unreal. What doesn't appear and disappear? All the time, I am there. Awareness, sakshi, illuminating the entire world. Then what I am seeing? Am I seeing an object? Actually, I am seeing reflection of myself. The consciousness, awareness only is reflected. That's called Abhasa Chaitanya. In the waking state, Triputi appears. Knower, known, and knowledge. Knower, known, and knowledge. Experiencer, experienced, and experience. A subject, object duality, and experience appears. So, in the subject, object duality, this is a fruit. I am the subject. This is the fruit, is object. When I eat, in that experience, subject, object become one. So there is a fruit here. This is a banana and I am there. When I eat banana, there is no subject and object. It becomes an experience. The duality is gone, experience alone remains. Any experience, seeing, hearing, touching. Experience will change. Maybe banana experience, maybe mango experience, maybe tree experience, maybe movie experience, maybe dance experience. Experience will change. But knowing doesn't change. Awareness. Awareness is the background. The knowing is the unchanging principle, Brahman. It appears as experience and disappears. The appearance is abhasa. Gnatra Jnaya Dhanam is abhasa. Means reflection. Only Brahman is there all throughout. The Triputi, knower, known, knowledge, is mithya. Because knowing alone is there. In the knower, knowing, knowledge, and knowing. Object. So, Abhasa Chaitanya, Abhasa is the There's no division in Sushupti. Sushupti has no separation. In Sushupti, the knower, known knowledge has become one with Brahman. The subject, object, and experience have become one. Is there an experience in Sushupti? Yes. Bliss is the experience. Non-dual experience of bliss is there in deep sleep. That's why when I woke up, I say I was blissfully slept. When the duality is gone, there's a bliss. Bliss of sleep. So Pramata, Pramana, Prameya, or Triputi is missing in deep sleep. Knower, known knowledge is missing in deep sleep. That's why bliss is there. In the waking state, knower, known knowledge, split appears. It's a mithya, unreal. Right? Unreal. Unreal appears and disappears. Now the next question comes. If you are saying sleep is a state of I have become one with Brahman, why can't I get up? When I get up, I be liberated. Right? From sleep, I should get up and I become liberated. No. What is your answer? Upanishad says, who told you are in bondage? You are not banda. Atma is never in banda. Oh, where is the question of liberation? In the wake, deep sleep. Okay. But Mithya world is appearing. Triputi is appearing. Okay. Your problem is not liberation. Your problem is mistake. The mistake is there by agrahana. You don't know Atma alone is there. Turiya alone is there all the time. And that's why you do anyata grahana. So people's objection that deep sleep I am liberated, then I should get liberated in waking state. It's false. Because Atma is never in bondage. Never in liberation. Then what is appearing to in bondage is the Mithya character. Unreal character. Find out who you are. Then there's no question of sleep, no question of waking. Always your Turiya, Brahman only. Particular shloka, it can be misunderstood in many ways. If it is misunderstood in many ways, then liberation is very far away. So deep sleep analysis is not over. Okay. Another 2 classes are required to analyze the deep sleep. Pradna and Turiya, what is the difference? We will find out in next 2 classes. Mandukya Karika. So Light of Self Foundation has a website, then YouTube channel. Our children's program is called iLead. You can subscribe to the children's program, Facebook, and website. If you have any questions, you can ask. Teaching ಇದೆ.
But ಒಂದು ಗುರುಜಿ, there are some commonalities in Sushupti and then Turiya, no? Anita Grahana in both the cases not there.
Allapa, Sushupti and Grahana different, I'm saying. In Jagrata and Turiya also not different.
Alla, Anita Grahana, Turiya and then Nidra Sthitali eradaru illa adu.
Allala, Anita Grahana is not in the waking state also.
But that we cannot, that's not easy to say. That
is in Adnana.
Because of, and also Brother Andeka says, there is no, you cannot say ignorant since it is Jiva merged with the Brahman ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ.
Right.
ಈಗ ಆ ತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗಲೂ ಅವಾಗ then it's
also
called Turiya, you know.
Jiva is called Abhasa Chaitanya. Reflective consciousness is not reality.
Well, correct. That happens only in the waking state.
Correct. So the teaching is given to that waking state character.
But in Turiya, nothing is required.
No. Waking state is Turiya only. The Abhasa Chaitanya which has come, it doesn't understand. Adnana, Anyata Grahana happens because of Abhasa Chaitanya, Chidabhasa.
No, Agrahana irodilvalla Guruji, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅಗ್ರಹಣ.
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ?
ತುರಿಯದಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಅಗ್ರಹಣನೂ
ಜಾಗೃತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜಾಗೃತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಅಗ್ರಹಣ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಆತ್ಮನಿಗೆ.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡಿ. ಆತ್ಮನಿಗೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವ್ಯಾರು?
ಅದು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದ್ರಿ.
Who are you? Agrahana is not there for Atma. Anyata Grahana is not there for Atma. Now, Agrahana, Anyata Grahana is happening to you because you are thinking you are a body, mind, intellect. And that body, mind, intellect is because of Abhasa Chaitanya, reflective consciousness, not the original consciousness. And Mithya, it appears and disappears.
So now Artha Madukobeka, Abhasita, Artha Madukobeka.
Allah, Nan Yarda.
That's what. That happens only in waking state. That is in intellect only.
That's what happens in the waking state. So this is many places this sloka is misinterpreted. There's avidya in deep sleep, there's tamas in deep sleep. It's like that it's told.
Yeah, correct. Very too much, very clear clarity.
Okay. Anybody has any questions? Shravan? Vasu?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om.
Prabhuji, in deep sleep, there is no other to experience, that is clear. But the prajna is Brahman, completely merged, because Brahman, there is no other.
Right.
But there is no instrument in deep sleep at Saryagartha, because when it's merged in Brahman, when the form goes to formless, the instrument also is not there.
Do you have mind? Do you have mind in the deep sleep? Do you have dream in body in the deep sleep? Do you have world in the deep sleep?
No, it is not there. So instrument also is not there. No.
Instrument is not there.
That's
why he is not an instrument. Actually,
so one
for the waking state, the explanation is different for the waking state character and deep sleep character. For the waking state character,
deep sleep in the explanation, what I heard, please correct me if I'm wrong, is that the ignorance of Brahman is not because it's not there, but not because of the instrument. The instrument of recognition is not there, or the instrument of knowledge is not there, but the object, no other object is there.
There's no other, correct. Advaita.
But instrument is also of the object of when body is not there, where is the instrument? Mind?
I'm saying, what are you saying? You are saying instrument is there or not there?
No, I'm trying to understand how the instrument is not there.
Where is the instrument? In your experience, deep sleep, any instrument is there.
Role of intellect is not there.
No. In your deep sleep, is any instrument there or not there for your experience?
No. So if it is not there, then it is not because of the instrument being absent, but because of no other object being present.
Correct. That's exactly what is being said, no?
But instrument, not because instrument is not there, Andre, I took it as instrument is there, but no other object.
This is the viewpoint of the people.
Okay.
See, there's two things are there. We have to address the viewpoint of common man and viewpoint of Upanishad.
Okay. The common interpretation is there is no experience in deep sleep because instrument is not there.
Instrument is not there. Instrument is shut down.
But correct. Instrument is shut down.
Right.
But now we are saying that in today's exposition, it is being said that instrument is there, but objects of perception are not there because
no. I didn't say that.
No other is there.
No, there are two views are being expressed today.
Okay.
View of Vedanta and Upanishad.
Okay.
Which is Advaita means there's no other, which includes instruments, body, mind, and the world.
Okay.
Right? That is the Advaita.
Okay.
But for common man point of view, I can't see anything and feel anything in the deep sleep because all body is at rest and mind is not working. That's why I can't see. Instruments are not functional. That's a common man's view.
Okay.
Right? So both views are being told today.
So the other view is that instrument is there, but objects are not there. Nothing is there to.
No. There are only two views. Upanishad view is Advaita. There's no other. No body, no mind, no.
Neither the object nor the instrument, nor the seer. Everything is in Brahman, only one.
Everything is Brahman only. There's no other. Whatever Mithya Jagat has disappeared into Brahman only.
Okay.
Right? That's one view.
Okay.
Second view is of the common man.
Huh.
I am sleeping, my body is at rest, my sense organs are at rest, my mind is at rest. So I can't see anything. That's why nothing is there in deep sleep. Okay. So he doesn't deny that the world is there. He doesn't deny the body is there. He doesn't deny mind is not there. He says everything is off, switched off.
Everything is switched off.
All right. So that is the common man's view of waker.
Okay. Lack of
we are only discussing
experience.
two views. We are not discussing third view.
Okay.
So in the first view, there's no Advaita. In deep sleep personality, there's nothing else.
Sorry.
Now the question comes, deep sleep is okay, all right. When I wake up, I'm seeing the world, body, mind, and world. Tripudi I'm seeing. Seer, seen, and knower, known, and knowledge. Right? There's Tripudi. Upanishad says that Tripudi is Mithya. There never was a Tripudi. It's only appearance.
It's only an error in understanding.
And the appearance is wrongly understood because I don't know Atma. Everything is Atma, I don't know. That's why I'm wrongly understanding the experience. Tripudi is not real at all. Right? So that's why in waking state also, Turiya only is there. Waking state also, Brahman only is there. It's given name Vishwa to make it, to give a starting point. So in Vedantic teaching, the approach of Vedanta is Adhyaropa Apavada. Adhyaropa means we'll accept whatever you are saying right now.
Okay.
Then you will question it. Apavada means we'll remove that.
Okay.
The Vedantic teaching is like you give a ladder, then keep on removing steps.
Okay, Prabhuji. Clear.
Are you clear?
Clear. Thank you.
Yes, Shravan?
So, Prabhuji, Prajna, we told Prajna is the subject in which there is no object earlier. Now, what we are saying is in Prajna, there is no subject or object.
Pradna is, there's no subject. That Pradna is, there is a subject. Okay. Who is in Avidya is the common man's understanding. Right. That's why it's called Praya and Adna.
Okay.
Right?
So now we are saying that Prajna, there is no subject or object. Both are not being there. That
Brahman alone is there.
Brahman alone is there.
Right.
Then Turiya, the difference between Prajna and Turiya was that Turiya is everything which is appearing as Prajna. That is the statement. But now we are saying Prajna is Turiya or Turiya is Prajna. So why
No.
there?
No. See, this is the Adhyaropa Apavada methodology you have to understand. Okay. First level, I accept what your statement is. In deep sleep, I'm in Adnana. That's accepted. Okay. Then it's pointed out to you. Mandukya says, Yesha Sarveshwara, Yesha Sarvadnaha, Ye Pradnanagana, Eki Bhutaha. That means there's no separation possible. There's no Jiva is not, individuality is not there.
Implied in that statement, Yesha Sarvagna, Yesha Sarvesha, that he is the subject is implied, isn't it?
I'm saying that subject-object, right? That subject-object duality is not there because Sarvatna here doesn't mean I know something. See, if I know this fruit, right? There is a fruit is there and I know is there, correct?
Yes.
There is a subject-object duality is there. Okay?
Yes.
The Sarvatna, that doesn't mean that in that Vedantic language. Sarvatna means pure awareness which eliminates everything is called Vedantic language. There's no subject. It's not a subject.
Okay.
Right? So, that's why next I told, everything in the world is Abhasa Chaitanya. Chaitanya only you are seeing. There's no duality. There's no subject-object duality there. The moment Sarvatna says our concept is okay, that guy is a physician, physics expert. He knows physics. There's knower and known is there. In Sarvatna, there's knower and known is not there.
Okay.
That's why it's Sarvatna.
Okay. So it is not that all-knowing is nothing to know. The act of knower, known, and knowing, all three are not being known or not there. Negated is all-knowing.
Knower, you can say either knower, known, knowledge, all have merged together. You can say in one way. Okay.
He is all knowing.
Okay, then the all one, you can say. Or you can say knower known knowledge is mithya. That's why nothing, it was not there. Only Brahman was there. Also, you can say. You can say both the ways.
Okay.
This is very interesting, Prabhuji. The moment the knower is there, it is impossible to know everything. You can know only one thing.
Knower is called pramatra, right? Pramatra is the limited knower. Okay,
I
then you
can
have
know
a
one
knowledge.
thing
No,
at
I
a
know
time.
physics, but I don't know chemistry. I know biology, but I can't become Sarvadna.
Yes. Yes.
If I have to become Sarvadna, then no worship has to go. That's why I said what? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidandatma, Shivanannane. When you identify the Buddhi, then you become a knower. When you don't identify with Buddhi, you are knowing principle, illuminating principle, you are all pervading reality. That's called Sarvadna.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. So now in that sense, prajna is turiya is known. Prajna is turiya.
Yes.
But then why was prajna considered as prajna when there is no difference?
Now, this is what I told you now. See, the teaching is given for two levels of people. Vedantic teaching. Okay? A Uttamadhikari, there's no teaching. Prajna, Turiya, Vishwa, Tejasa, Prajna is not there. Uttamadhikari.
Okay.
So, for Uttamadhikari, only one shloka is there. What is that? Na Anta Pradnaha, na Baish Pradnaha, na Ubhay Pradnaha, na Pradnanaganaha. That you are Brahman, Turiya. Negate and you are told that you are that.
Okay.
Okay, that's for Uttamadhikari. Now, Madhyamadhikari, he is saying, I am suffering in the waking state, like that. For him, his states are given some name for tentatively.
Okay.
Right?
And finally, they prove all states are of that only, and therefore that only is there.
So tentatively it's accepted. Right? See, for example, I'll give you one section. Okay. Some patient goes to a psychiatrist. Okay. Doctor, I am seeing a ghost sitting in the corner, he'll say. Okay. The doctor psychiatrist says, no, you're not seeing a ghost. It's all illusion. He'll say, the patient will run away. So then doctor will say, what kind of ghost? How many heads it has? Like that, it will ask a question. Tentatively, what you told is accepted. Then, one by one questioning, you are removing what you are feeling, what you are experiencing. This is called Adhyaropa Apavada.
Okay.
Right? The Prajna, Tejasa, and Vishwa, three names are given tentatively for you to analyze.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
So instead of suddenly denying, Shravan comes and says, I am in some bandha. No, there's nothing called bandha, there's no moksha. Okay? What are the bandha? Find out. Then you will not understand anything.
Yes.
Step by step approach is given. First level, Uttamadhikari, you can directly tell. Find out who you are and be free. That's what Ramana Maharshi does. But for Madhyamadhikari, you have to give a rope to climb. Then you have to remove the rope.
Yes.
Always there was Turiya only. There's no Vishwa, Tejasa, Pradna.
Yeah.
I'll give another example for that. Okay. You are sleeping. And in the sleep, there's a forest, there's a tiger, you start running, you jump into the river. Okay. So many things happen in dream. The person who is sleeper is never affected, which is a higher level reality. The person in dream is always affected, lower level reality. Okay. The dream character, who is the real person who is actually the character who is running, who is the tiger? That's sleeper only. But nothing is happening to him. So similarly, the Turiya is like equivalent of a sleeper. And tiger and forest is equivalent of a waking character and waking world. Is there a tiger there? No. Is there a forest there? No. What is there? Always sleeping character only is there. Always Turiya only is there. Then what is appearing is a projection. Is projection real? No. Clear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Anybody else?
ಕಾರ್ಯಕಾರಣ ಬಂದ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು ಹಂಗಾರೆ ಇವಾಗ.
ಟೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೊದಲು ಕಾರ್ಯಕಾರಣ ಬಂದ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದಂತ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಡಿನೈ
ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕಾರಣ.
ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಸುಷುಪ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಿದೆ, ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರು? ಅಜ್ಞಾನಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ ಮೊದಲು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್, ದೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿನೈ ಇಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕಾರಣ ಬಂದ ಒಂದೇ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು, ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಇಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯ, ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಇಸ್ ಕಾರಣ. ಅಜ್ಞಾನ ಇಸ್ ಕಾರಣ, ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಗ್ರಹಣ ಇಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಯ. ಕಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೀವು ಮೊದಲು ಹೇಳಿದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ when you tell something, we'll accept it. Oh, in deep sleep I don't know myself, I'll accept it. But then gradually it's denied. Right?
Yeah, got it.
Anybody else, any questions? Vani?
No questions, Prabhuji, very clear.
Okay. You have any questions? Anybody? Okay, if there are no questions, we'll stop at this point. At 11:45, we'll start Kannada.